What's up, ladies and gents? I'm back on the couch to review another episode of Tales from the Darkside, and this one is gonna be, frankly, the granddaddy of Season 1. Season 1's got a bunch of good episodes, at least 5 really solid, great anthology entries. The pilot episode, Trick or Treat, is fantastic. There's a couple others here that are really good. The next episode after this one that I'm going to review is also fairly good, but this one is the Mac Daddy of the entire season. This is directed by Tom Savini. It is fantastic. It is, I think it's called In the Closet or something like that. You know what? I'm going to take you mobile, and I'm going to go check. Because I'm not going to do this video twice, frankly. Just going to be honest, not going to do this video twice. But it's, I do need to be accurate in what I'm calling this. Inside the Closet. So, Inside the Closet, episode about a girl that moves into a small house. Well, not a small house, a pretty large house, but a small room in a large house. That is, well, it's got a small closet in there, and the small closet contains a monster. And that's pretty much it. Really suspenseful, really good episode of Tales from the Darkside. Features some of the best camera work in the entire series. Camera work is darn near cinematic, much better than television at the time deserved. Tom Savini does a fantastic job with his directing style. The special effects are really, really good here. The music here is fantastic. This is actually the original score from some of the shows. Unfortunately, a lot of the DVD versions of the shows don't have the original music used to score the episodes, but this one does. The music's really good here. Overall, this is a darn good episode, and it is the standout episode of Season 1. If you watch any episode of Season 1, this has to be it. It's incredibly well made, and it's really legitimately spooky. I was watching it last night, and my wife told me I had to turn it off or she wasn't going to sleep that night, which is good. I mean, she's generally, she is afraid of horror movies. She's not a horror movie fan. But sometimes I can watch some stuff in the background and she'll be okay. This was not one of them. I was able to watch at least 1 or 2 episodes of Tales from the Darkside with her, and she's not really paying attention, but she still got freaked out by this one. The others didn't get her, this one did. But this is actually maybe the first true 100% horror episode of Tales from the Darkside thus far, unless you count Trick or Treat. But it's a really good episode with some fantastic acting, very, very minimal amount of, very minimal cast, very much a claustrophobic movie because it almost entirely happens inside. Really, just fantastic stuff. I would recommend, alright, so I forgot to recommend drinks and songs for the other episodes that I just reviewed today. I'm not going to say anything about drinks. Drink what you want. Who cares? Just maybe not absinthe. That'd be a bad idea. No wood alcohol. That'd probably be bad for you too. You don't want to be a Growlin' Poe in that sense. So, let's go ahead and do some song recommendations for those episodes and then this episode. First episode, Painkiller. Painkiller by Judas Priest. Has nothing to do with the episode, but the song's amazing, and it's got the same title, so definitely listen to it. Painkiller is amazing. Number 2. What's the next episode? The Odds. The Odds. Because it's a gambling episode, I recommend the best gambling song ever, Ace of Spades by Motorhead. Fantastic, and it actually will in some ways get you in the mood for the movie. I mean, the song's got a sinister quality to it. The episode, sorry, not movie, but episode, has a sinister quality to it as well. Somewhat of a creepy and suspenseful episode, actually. After that, we've got Mookie and Pookie. I'm going to recommend you listen to the Macintosh Plus Vaporwave song for this one to get you in the mood. It's very 80s, even though it's Vaporwave, which means that it's from the mid to late 2000s, early 2010s. So we got that. Then we're gonna do one. What's the next episode? What was that last episode before this one? Oh, darn. Oh, yes, Slippage. I'm gonna recommend that you listen to The Invisible Man by Queen. This is on one of their last great albums, The Miracle. It's very funky, very 80s, very poppy, but it's got a fantastic guitar solo by Brian May. I also recommend you watch the music video to this one. Really silly, fun stuff. Really good music, too. It's pop. It's total pop. And it's some silly, cheesy pop, but it's good silly, cheesy pop, because it's Queen. Everybody likes Queen, and it actually goes fairly well along with the episode. I could see you listening to this and then watching the episode, even though the episode is much darker than the song is. Finally, for Inside the Closet, I'm going to recommend that you listen to. I had the song right off the top of my head here. I'm trying to remember what it was, because this was a good song for this movie, but I could not remember it. I'm gonna get to this. I swear I'm gonna get to it. I shouldn't say I swear. I'm gonna think of this. Oh man. Oh yeah. Okay. Monster by Skillet. It's not really thematically entirely with the movie. The episode, but there's a monster in this episode. It's one of our first real monster episodes here. So I'm gonna recommend that you listen to this song by Skillet called Monster, because it's the first monster we have in this series of episodes. Really great song. One of Skillet's best. It's a little bit overplayed in some ways. Underplayed on some of their genre radio, but overplayed on some of them. Take with that as you will, if you know the sort of mixture of two different types of music that Skillet is. I'm not gonna go too in depth, but Skillet's a great band, and Monster is a great song. So I say listen to this before you watch Inside the Closet. Yeah, so there you go. Rock on. If you like to subscribe, talk to you later. I'll do another episode of Tales from the Darkside later. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe some other time. Anyway, I'll get to more Tales from the Darkside. I'm going to get through at least this first season. And Inside the Closet's a fantastic episode, so please watch it. Bye-bye.